My name is Angelmandiwana and I am a school dropout. Please. Standard. Wow, okay. Firstly, can I just say I didn't think that if ever I did record a YouTube video that this would be my first video. But yeah, it's live. We're here now. Yeah. So, hey guys, welcome to my channel. Wow, my channel, like this is my channel. Wow. I didn't think these would be the circumstances that I would start my channel. But like I said, this is live, we're here now. But yeah, for those who don't know me, let me introduce myself. My name is Angelmandiwana and I am a school dropout. Give me it's serious because this is a very serious video, as much as I'm laughing and kikiing. And for those who do know me, thank you for clicking on this video. That means the world to me. But yeah, let's get to what we're here for. So for those who don't know, I'm a second year student, or was, I don't even know. In UCT, I studied a BCom in financial accounting, chartered accountant stream, and child. It's been a journey. That's all I can say. It's been a journey. UCT definitely won. Okay, UCT won, me 0. Yeah, props to UCT. Like, actually, I'm actually giving you your flowers because you really put a girl through a lot, okay? I know this may actually come as a shock to many people, even to myself. This was a shock, not gonna lie. And I think that's purely just because I've always been an A student, primary school, literally from preschool. Like, and this is not me tooting my own horn or like, I'm not bragging, even though I do have bragging rights, please. Because a girl got 6 distinctions. Yeah, I'm just kidding. No, but really, I've always been an A student. I've always been the distinction girl, you know, since primary. High school, I never really thought I'd be in this position. And it's actually funny because I was talking to my best friend the other day, Kumo, shout out to her. And we were talking about how ever since grade 9, like, I had always complained about school. I've always hated school. School has never been my thing. But obviously I didn't really have a choice. And because I did really well in school, it was always very bearable for me. I think a lot of people know this, especially back in high school. I complained about school a lot. You know, everyone complains about school. School is very emotionally taxing. It takes a lot, but for me, it took too much. And I can't explain it, but school really did depress me. I'd always joke about, no, after I'm done with high school, like, I'm done, I'm not going to go to university. It's just not for me. School's not for me. But obviously I didn't have a choice. Coming from parents who are very well educated, my dad literally has his PhD, my mom has her master's, and so I think the same was expected from me. And I'm saying this in the most humble way possible. I just want you guys to understand what it is that I've been going through. I've always been the smart kid in the whole entire family. First kid to get 6 distinctions, first kid to get 80s, like all round, high school, primary, you know. I was the overachiever of the family. And that came with a lot of pressure, I'm not gonna lie. Even in high school, guys. So I went to Potchefstroom Girls High. For those who don't know, you probably know where that is, but yeah. And the pressure, the pressure is real. If I'm being honest, I think that's where my depression started. I'll go into detail with that in a whole different video. There was always pressure for me to keep up my good grades, not just at school, but also in my family. I put pressure on myself as well. Yeah. For those who don't know, I suffer from depression, anxiety, and other mental illnesses that I will not be discussing in this video. So I actually first got diagnosed with depression in 2018, which was in grade 10. A lot of people don't know this, but yeah. Over the years, I thought I was better, but now looking back and now actually speaking to my psychologist, you actually realize that, girl, you've been depressed for like, wait, 10, 11, 12, 5 years. Yeah, which is crazy to me. And school has definitely been one of the major factors. Obviously there are many other things that also affect me, but school has definitely been a factor as well. And I think going into university, that started to affect me very badly. School for me was always very bearable because I did very well in it. So as much as I hated school, I could still bear it because I was actually doing well. And as soon as I got to university, my depression literally skyrocketed. Like I was, I am still depressed. And that affected my schoolwork tremendously. Half of the times I always say, I don't know how I made it through first year. I am shocked. Honestly, that was just God. Yeah, but then going into second year, things definitely changed for me. I think first year for me was more depressing than second year. But I think things just got worse for me in second year, which doesn't make sense, I know. But yeah, things got really bad for me. Guys, when I say I was in a very dark place, I was in a very dark place. When I say I was done with life, I was done. And it was either me or school. Like, one had to die. Like I said, there are many other things that do affect me, and but school is a trigger for me. School was really like starting to take a toll on me. It was coming to the point where I was generally just not able to function. I've always had this thing where even when I didn't like school, I was able to like push myself, and I was able to kind of like, I would feel guilty, and I would like, my anxiety would kick in and I would immediately work. This time around, there was none of that. Like, I wasn't even feeling any pressure. I simply did not. Guys, when I say I did not care, I mean I literally did not care. That's how done I was. I remember like my friend Kumo, like she'd call me and she'd be like, because we're studying the same thing, and I'd be like, girl, I don't know what you're talking about, and I actually don't even care. And I think she saw that I actually didn't care about school anymore. Guys, when I say I was unbothered, I wasn't attending any lectures, I wasn't attending any tutorials, I just was not doing anything. Like, I did not have the willpower to get up and do anything. And it hurt. It really did hurt seeing people in my year and my age, getting up every day, going to campus and just really enjoying what they're doing, and and when I didn't feel the same way. Things got really bad to the point where I would literally like lock myself in my room for like a week. I remember there was one time I even put like signs outside my door, and I basically was telling everyone to not knock on my door because I wouldn't open for them. And yeah, there's this 1 week where I had 3 tests and I did not show up for any of the tests. Like, I did not show up for any of the 3 tests, and I can't tell you why. I can't explain to you why. Every time I do explain to people, they're not able to understand. That week for me it had to be the worst week of my life. I do not even wish that on my worst enemy. Guys, I was so ready to just like, yeah, so I had 3 tests. I didn't show up for any of them because I couldn't get myself to get up. I was literally paralyzed. I was just done. Like, I was pouring from an empty cup. And at that point, I wasn't even feeling bad anymore about not doing anything, because I just knew and I understood that I wasn't in the position to do anything. Everyone has always known that I wasn't okay, and everyone has been so supportive, and I genuinely appreciate all my friends because they've been so supportive and they've just been there for me. But I really think in that week, I think that's when they realized the most that I actually really wasn't okay. I then ended up by calling my parents and telling them like, listen, I missed 3 tests because I couldn't get up to go write them. I just when you go through depression and anxiety and just everything else, it's so hard to explain to people what it is that you're feeling, and it's so hard to explain to people why you can't do certain things. And I think only people that have been through a similar situation will be able to like resonate with me. But other than that, I can't really explain to you explicitly what it feels like or how it's like, or why I didn't show up for those tests, or why I wasn't able to study, why I wasn't able to show up for my TATs, my classes. I literally can't put it in words, but it was literally the worst feeling in the world. And like I said, I don't wish it on my worst enemy. That was literally the worst week of my life. And I think it was at that week that I kind of just had to step back and evaluate my life and really just kind of see if all of this was worth it. I think it was really in that week when I realized that, okay, listen, I can't keep living like this. I can't keep doing things that I don't want to do, because at the end of the day, it's just making me worse, and it's not even worth it. It is not worth it. So yeah, I have taken the decision, not necessarily fully drop out of school, but I have taken the decision to take a step back and really just take a break from school. So I'm not fully dropping out of school forever. Well, I don't know. This decision that I made really did come with a lot of peace, and I know that this is God just paving the way for me and really just redirecting me. And I can't explain to you what it is that I'm feeling right now, but I really am in a better space. Obviously, it is very scary. It wasn't an easy decision to make, and I think honestly, grade 9 me, looking at me now, would probably be very shocked and disappointed. But I think I'll also be very proud of myself, because I think this is one of the very first times that I was actually able to make a decision on my own and really stick to it. Because most of the times when I do make a decision, my parents are very quick to like, no, you're not doing that, which was exactly how it was with this decision as well. But I had to really like stand up to them and tell them, listen, I can't do this anymore. I'm very open to whatever may happen in the next 6 months. I don't know, whatever it is, I know God has got me. Okay, my G, he will never leave me nor forsake me. Everything happens for a reason, and I think I'm just learning to trust God and everything that he has planned for my life. Yeah. So I just kind of had to get myself out of that space. There were certain people I just didn't want to be in the same space with anymore. So everything for me in Cape Town was just really bad, and it's so sad for me because I was very excited going to university, and for me to have had one of the worst experiences is just so sad. And for Cape Town to be one of my most triggering places is also really sad, because it is a really nice city, and it really hurts that so many people have such good experiences in Cape Town and just UCT in general, and for me to have had a very bad experience, a very traumatic experience, it hurts. But then again, everything happens for a reason. I may not see why everything had to happen now, but I will see it one day. And yeah, and hopefully when I do go back to Cape Town, things will be better for me. And yeah guys, that's really about it. I do have a video for you guys that I'm gonna post right after this one, but yeah guys, that is it. I hope I covered everything. If you have any questions, you can ask me in the comment section below, which I will gladly answer. But after this video, please don't ask me about school. Don't ask me anything about school, please, respectfully. No. Yeah, I do want to kind of talk about this again in a more detailed video, but I didn't want to make this video too long. I just kind of wanted to get straight to the point. Yeah guys, that is it from me. Yeah, and I'm very excited for this journey, and I want to share this journey with you guys. And also, those who don't know, this actually isn't my first video on the channel. I do have a video that I posted in 2019. I was in grade 11. It's been like 3 years now, and I haven't posted ever since. And honestly, when I did like post that time, I wasn't really like, I wasn't serious, which is why I never really came back. Also school, obviously, like I was busy, but this time around I'm actually going to be consistent. I am going to post a lot because I literally have no reason not to. Now that school's out of the way, I literally have no reason to not be consistent. So mark my words, if I'm not consistent and if I don't post, or if I ghost you guys again, you guys have every right to get on my. Also, now that I look back at that video, I actually really cringe a lot, because what was I doing? Like, I'm actually so embarrassed. I know this video may be long. I really tried to not make it long. I wanted to get straight to the point as possible, but there's just so much to say. So yeah guys, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. I'm not forcing you to do anything. I'm lying, I am forcing you. I'm holding a gun to your head. Tell your mom to subscribe, tell your dad to subscribe, tell your brother, your sister, hey, tell your dog to subscribe.